We have just walked into 2021 and we have a whole year in front of us. So I think it is only natural that we go crazy with some predictions for Sega in 2021. Now I have 5 predictions here on the table for us to all kind of discuss about and get hyped about. And again, I must state, these are my predictions. And there are a few rules about these predictions. These can be as tame or as wild as I want. And there won't be any Sonic predictions. These will be saved for another video you'll be seeing next week. There'll be a link if it's next week already, but we'll be talking about 5 crazy predictions for his 30th anniversary. So all the Sonic stuff will be there. This is strictly for Sega. As always, if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. There's going to be loads of Sega content coming your way. And if you want to hit that like button, it helps out the video a hell of a lot. So with the rules and the intros out of the way, let's get into crazy prediction number 1. There will be at least one HD remaster or port with enhancements to modern systems. Now the reason I am starting off with this is because we like to see those classics get new life. There are games that are lost on systems that we want to be revitalized and be able to play on our modern systems with various enhancements and trophies, achievements, online play and everything else in between. And I think the year of 2021 is when we're going to see another HD remaster or port. Now, I'm not going to go over to the Atlas umbrella just yet. I'm going to be talking about Atlas a little bit later in the video. But for right now, we're talking about Sega titles. So we could see things such as Headhunter, the Definitive Collection. You remember Headhunter? Yes, we could get the Definitive Collection this year. We could get a Jet Set Radio DJ 4K Collection, which is a collection of the first Jet Set Radio known as Jet Grind Radio over the pond and Jet Set Radio Future. Imagine that in one little collection, HD on modern systems. But I'm not done. We could see Samba de Amigo Maraca Madness HD. I think it's about time that we get those maracas back out and just shake, shake, shake. We could see Sega Rally return with Sega Rally Ultimate, a collection of the Sega Rally titles in high definition. Valkyria Chronicles, the Unrecorded Collection HD. Now this would be Valkyria Chronicles 2 and 3, which was unreleased in the West. So hence the Unrecorded Collection. I think that's something we could see. Any of you guys got VR? Well, I've got you covered. Sega Superstars VR. Can't say much more than that. We could see the Virtual Fighter Classics HD. I'd say this would be a collection of the first 3 Virtual Fighters all bundled into one classic collection. We could see Super Monkey Ball HD Double Pack. This would consist of the first and second Super Monkey Balls. It could happen, you never know. We could get the Way Hey Hey Crazy Taxi HD Trilogy Collection, which contains Crazy Taxi 1 through to 3. We could even get Phantasy Star Universe HD, the complete saga, which will have Phantasy Star Universe, its sequel, and the 2 portable games bundled into a nice little collection for us all. We could see Billy Hatcher HD rehatched. That's right, we could see Billy Hatcher make his return in 2021. Or we could see one game that I really want to see, and that is Skies of Arcadia Remastered. So there is a few titles there on the board that we could see this year. If you want to add to that, please let me know in the comment section below. But now we are going to move on to prediction number 2. Now for those that know the channel, know what I'm about, I've covered mobile games in the past. More specifically, I've covered Sega mobile games in the past. So this prediction is going to be based on a Sega mobile title I think we will see in 2021. And that is Yakuza Online coming to the West. Now if you didn't know what Yakuza Online is, it is of course a mobile game. It is free to play. It's a collectible card game spin-off of the Yakuza series. And it was released in Japan back in November 2018. So it's been around for a while. It's on Android, iOS and PC, but we've never seen it come to the West. It kind of follows the new series protagonist that we all know and love at the moment from Like a Dragon, Ichiban, and Kiryu is also in there as a protagonist for a separate side story. So new and old characters are all in there. There's a lot of story, and I know that it's highly, highly praised over in Japan, but I want to see it over in the West, and I really, really want to see it, and I think we are going to see it this year. And the reason I say this, now just listen, the reason I say this is Yakuza has had a new lease of life over the past couple of years. Started with Yakuza 0 in my eyes because that's what attracted me to the series, and I played Kiwami 2, 3 through to 5 remastered. I've played 6, I've Platinum 6, and I've played a lot of hours of Like a Dragon. So I'm one of those fans that are invested, and there's going to be a lot of people like me. So why not release Yakuza Online? I think it's going to gain a lot of attraction, but it's always been said that it's never going to come to the West. And I'm going to kind of go back to an interview from Gamescom. I can't remember the year, it might have been 2019, but the series producer Daisuke Sato, if I butchered that I apologize, but he commented it on being not available in the West, and the reason for that, he said, was the reason for this is the game design is based strongly on the Japanese market and players. So the game mainly relies on a gacha mechanic, and if you look at the Western mobile gamers, they'll probably demand other mechanics as well to enjoy the game. Now, I'm just speaking for myself, I might be speaking for other people, but that doesn't apply to me. I would pick up a Yakuza gacha game in an instant, and I'm sure a lot of other people would. But he also went on to say that it's not possible to bring it as it is with just localization to the West, and he also said that if they do decide to bring it to the Western audience, there would need to be some additional development and game design for it to make fit for the Western users. Now, I would just be happy with localization because I'm interested in the Yakuza story. I'd like to see like a spin-off story in a mobile game, and I would like to pull some classic Yakuza characters and kick some ass in this mobile game. But then I'm going to go to another interview with Toshiro Nagoshi, the man about all things Yakuza. He was asked about a Western release of Yakuza Online, and he said he would like to see it released in the West, but he can't make any promises. So there's always been the hint that it's not happening now, but it'll happen soon, and I think the soon is 2021. Yakuza is at its peak, so I think releasing a free-to-play mobile game with the Yakuza characters, a cool story, bringing back Kiryu, Ichiban's there too, I think everyone would love it, and I'd be down for that. You guys gotta let me know what you think of Yakuza Online coming to the West. Now moving on to crazy prediction number 3. There is a 35th anniversary being celebrated this year in Japan, for us in the US and EU next year, but I think we'll see some kind of announcement this year, and that is the celebration of the SEGA Mark III, as we know as the Master System. That is right, I think that we are finally, after the countless Mega Drive collections we've got over on the PS2, the PSP, the Xbox 360, the Xbox One, the PS4, PC, Steam, it's everywhere. I think we're finally going to see a Master System collection be released on modern systems. Why, you ask? Because it's long overdue. It is very long overdue. We've never seen any Master System games get a collection on modern systems. I think a few was added on the PS3 iteration of the Mega Drive collections. I think it's called Sonic's Genesis Classics over in the US, and that had some Game Gear games and some Master System games, but we've not seen a collection just dedicated to some Master System games. And there's loads of classics that people have missed out on. There's loads of classics I've missed out on. So I think 2021 is the year for a Master System collection. Let me know what you think about that. So moving on to our 4th crazy prediction. Now going back to the second point I made, I was going to talk about Atlas later in the video, and here we are. We're talking about another anniversary right now, and that is Persona. It will be celebrating 25 years this year. And with Sega and Atlas realizing when they brought over the port of Persona 4 Golden over to Steam, they were like, oh, hey, well, this did well, and we don't really know why. It far exceeded our expectations. So I think we want to release some more. This is what they've said. They said they want to release more ports and remasters from their catalogue of Atlas games after the insane success of that Steam Persona 4 Golden port. So I think it's only natural that you go back from Persona 1 through to 3, release a nice little HD collection of those to modern systems, not just Steam. I think we would see it on the Switch, PlayStation 4/5, Xbox One/ Xbox Series X. I think we will see this collection, and it won't just stop there. I think Persona 5 Royal will finally start popping up on the Steam store. I think we'll see it on the Switch. I really do think we'll see it on the Switch, and I think Xbox will finally get a taste of Persona 5 Royal, because with the insane success that Persona 4 Golden to Steam brought, just imagine where this would put Atlus, porting all these games over the place for people to play. I've never played Persona 1 through to 3. I would love to play it on the Switch. I would love to go back to Persona 5 Royal on the Switch. And the reason I think Persona 5 Royal will be getting ports over to other systems is because of Persona 5 Strikers. I know it's a spin-off game, but it's appearing on Steam and the Switch, so that's opening up a little gateway for the potential of seeing more Persona titles on other systems. You guys are gonna let me know down in the comment section below what you think of that. And to top off this video, this crazy prediction video, and we've gone everywhere and anywhere with this, I think, and this is a wild one, I think in 2021 we will either have the announcement or the release of a Dreamcast Mini. Why, you ask? Do you need to ask why? It's the Dreamcast, a catalogue of games that people have really not experienced, games that I've not experienced, and with the success of that Mega Drive Mini, the love that was put into there, the love that was put into the emulation, the console itself having its 3 iterations over Japan, US, and the EU with the Mega Drive and Genesis, we are definitely going to see the Dreamcast. We have got to. Sega has shown interest, they've kind of hinted it here and there, but they have some pretty decent titles from that system, and they could reach out to third parties as well, like they did with the Mega Drive Mini, because they scored some pretty decent games on there with the Mickey Mouse Illusion games, with Castlevania, with Mega Man. I think that they still have these deals on the table, and we'll be seeing a pretty decent lineup for the Dreamcast Mini. And a few titles I want to throw out there. I'm going to say Sonic Adventure 1 and 2. I'm going to say Shenmue. Yes, we got a HD collection, but imagine just playing it in its native state, perfectly emulated on a Dreamcast. You can't go wrong with that. Jet Set Radio, Skies of Arcadia, that's right, it gets a second shout out. I really want to see that game in 2021. There's so many games and genres that could make the list, and I want you guys to try and compile what you think you would see on the Dreamcast Mini in the comment section below. I'm asking a little bit much of you to comment in that comment section, but just blow it up with all of your wild predictions, what you think you'll see on the Dreamcast Mini, and the thoughts on my crazy predictions for Sega in 2021. So there you have it, guys, my 5 crazy predictions of 2021 for Sega. We'll go back to this video at the end of the year and kind of reflect to see what I was right or wrong about. I'm going to be right about all of them because I'm the man, you know. I'm going to be right about every single thing I say. I hope in my head. I'm being a fanboy. I want these things to come to tuition, but I also have a bit of tameness to it, to the point where I took into consideration at anniversaries. I've took into consideration that they like to release HD versions of their games, and I've took into consideration that there's a lot of things that I want. So it's all bundled up in this video, and I hope you enjoyed it. Again, leave all your thoughts in the comment section below, and until next time, I'll catch you on the flip side.